XML, either JSON or XML. But in the first case, we use only XML. Now, the APIs mostly you will use for Google Maps, Twitter, Facebook, etc., etc. All applications mostly we use this web services. Okay, understood? So these are the types of web services. Next, SOAP. Please note down. Right? SOAP is a XML based protocol for exchanging the data between the computers. So here we are sending the data in terms of a what? SOAP message. So here client to server. So the message is sent. This message or request is in the form of SOAP. It is in the form of SOAP message. It is a communication protocol, no doubt. Right. You need to know that what exactly application. What exactly applications? How to identify applications? Tell me, localhost 400, 4000 and localhost 3000. So I open, hello, in my Google Chrome, in my Google, so two tabs are there. In one tab, I open this. And in another tab, I open this. Okay. What is the meaning of this? Whatever you open in a one tab, it is an application, no doubt. But when I use this, especially why I'm taking this is, so this number, port number, identifies the application. Hello. This is the port number. This port number is for what purpose? To identify an application. And this is another application. For example, in your application, you require SQL, for example. For SQL, there is a default one, 2300 something port number. Right. So for everything, for every application, we find different port numbers. Now, these applications will be exchanged with help of the SOAP messages. Next, there is one format is there for sending the SOAP message. We can't send as it is direct. Hello. Here we have a procedure. So this format we need to follow to send a message. Next, this is a platform independent. This is a platform independent so that it is secure. It is a platform independent so that it is secure. And it is also language independent. Yes. Hello. 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 Okay. So It is a language independent. Now, okay, fine. Right. It is simple and extensible. Somewhere else, echoing is coming, right? And we use around firewalls. Next, you want time? The last point is W3 standard. What do you mean by this? Hello. What do you mean by W3C standard? What do you mean by W3C standard? www three times. C consortium. World Wide Web Consortium. So these people is given some. So you can see that you can go to them. You can see फिर चले गया, राइट, राइट, WSDL, right up. Is it boring? It's 2:30 only, right? Here, right? Yeah, here, right? Now, it is a XML based language for describing web services. Web services description language, WSDL. See, when we write C program, we convert it to .exe file. Java .class file. Na? What is the purpose of converting? We are converting for what purpose? To make it understandable for the machine, right? Now, here, when I want to write a echoing is coming, echo వస్తుంది కదా, ఇది echo వస్తుంది. Right, we're coming. Off, meeting off. Okay, right. So, okay, right. When I look at web WSDL document, we find these components. One is type, what we used, and message or response message, what kind of message it is, whether you are requesting or getting the response. Next, port type operations. It will tell about the operation, what kind of operation. Binding, means it is about transport protocol. And the last one is service. It is related to web service functions. So please note down. This is the anatomy of WC. Okay. This is a the ఆఫ్ చేయాలి. I think in meeting itself, if you un audio unmute, if you do, you won't get, I think. And write a WSDL document. We can write a WSDL document. Like this, hello, like this, we write so many WSDL files. For every interaction, automatically it will be generated. You won't write. Sir, I never write in my coding. Who will write? System will take care because you given XML namespace. According to that, it will generate by itself. When you send, just click on submit. That part is taken care by the web service itself. You are nothing to do there. Okay. Now you are running a C program. Hello world, printf hello world. Are you seeing how that is converting into binary? Are you able to see? That is done by the compiler itself. It is converting into machine code and printing hello world. Are you doing? No. Like that, WSDL is a form which can be understood by a web service that is in any language. So if you write in Java, it will do come like this only. If you write in .NET or C Sharp, you will get like this only. If you write in Python, you will get like this only. Okay, any language you use, it will come like this only. Understood? So this is about WSDL 1. Next. Hmm? Next. Write up. Please note down about WSDs. Actually, this slide should come before that, right? It is a XML based. Hello, write up. It is a XML based language for describing web services to access them. Next, it stands for Web Services Description Language. It stands for Web Services Description Language. Who developed this? Microsoft and IBM. Sorry. Change the slide. ఒకటే slide ఉంది. Oh, lucky. Right. It is developed by Microsoft and IBM. And it is a protocol for information exchange in decentralized. Hello. It is a decentralized, not centralized, or distributed environments. Hello. In the morning, I told two concepts: centralized computing, distributed computing. We discussed centralized computing and distributed computing. So that's what. Here, this WSDL is a distributed one. Even all are distributed. Whatever the web services is talking about, distributed only. Next, a WS is a standard format for describing a web service. Next, it will give you the description about how to access a web service and what are the different operations we do. What are the different operations we perform? And it is also act like a interface with XML based services. All of you taken. Next, taken ma? Hello. Next, last part. UDDI. You are waiting for this. I will have number of WSDL files into one single unit that is called UDDI. So UDDI is a component where we can find, hello, it is a XML based standard for describing, publishing and finding web services. Note down this point. Here I will make one UDDI. So in this web service 1 WSDL file, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, WSDL 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 services I taken. For example, this is one service. This is another service. This is another service. This is another service. All of them, I will keep it in one place. All of them, I keep it in one place that I'm naming as UDDI. Okay. So in the world, how many web services are there? All of them will be at UDDI. Hello. Next, UDDI uses WSDL to describe the interfaces. Hello. Just now, we use WSDL for describing a web service and also use for describing a interface. Hello. Now, WSDL is used for both purposes. One is to describing a web service and second one is to describe a and finally completed. I want a free slide. How to get it? whenever you postman is gives to you, you will open that and see that message. Like that, here also we do the same thing. See, this is totally related to our real-time application only. In real life, whatever we do, the same kind of thing we will do with web services. Okay. Now, this is about SOAP messages. This is about SOAP messages. And these SOAP messages, basically, hello, these SOAP messages also used, these are the SOAP messages for requests. But server will maintain, hello, every server will maintain one service. Every server will maintain one service. So this server will have WSDL files. Hello. For every web service, there is one WSDL file. Hello. For every web service, we have a WSDL files. So all WSDL files will be there. And all these WSDL files, this is single server. I want some 10 to 15 servers in the world. Hello. We have Google server, Yahoo server, Amazon server. Okay, so many servers are there. For every server, there is one web service. There is one web service. So this web service is written in which format? WSDL format. With the help of this WSDL format, I can identify whether it is an Amazon service or it is a Google service. So for every web service, we have a WSDL file. Now all these WSDL files, who will handle? All these WSDL files, who will handle? UDDI. This fellow will take care of all the web services in the world. Okay. All the WSDL files will be taken care by UDDI, like a service registry. Now from there onwards, we are now, if I want get some so-and-so service, first of all, I will go to these fellows. If the web service is there, I will get it. Hello. I want to go to some village. If the village is not there, can I go there? No, na. So like that, here for web service also, if the web service is available, we will access that service. Once you access this service, this process will happen. Request, reply, everything will happen. Okay, first what we do? We just get all web services. In that all web services, we find one web service and we try to connect with that web service and we complete our task by sending SOAP messages. So this is a total pattern you need to understand about web service. Everybody clear? How much time is there, ma? So today I am concluding earlier. Any doubts in this still? Hello? Because if you understand the concept, so I need to cover some 4 to 5 topics are there. Half of the unit is cover. So the security part I will discuss tomorrow. Okay. Because my intention is you need to understand the theory, concept. Once you understand the concept, we can go ahead. Hmm. Fine, everybody. Any doubts in this still? If you have any doubt, please let me know. Boys, last. Hello. Any doubts? Because I came from long distance to teach you. If you didn't tell, if you are unable to understand, if you please ask some questions so that I will help you. Hmm? At least ask the doubts so that we can continue till half an hour. Hmm? No doubts. You want to ask later? See, related to the concept, any doubts are there? Unclear things. Emma, anything is there? Okay, shall I ask the questions then? Okay. Last, what is WSDL? What is WSDL? See, my way of teaching is, if I teach something, everybody can able to understand. Simply, if I go out, I won't feel. I will feel bad. What is WSDL? Huh? Web service description language. So, what is the purpose of this language? In that only it is there. Answer to describe a web service. So, what is the pattern for that? In WSDL, what is there? What are the contents of the WSDL? We have a type, message, port type, binding, services. What are they? Please repeat. Type, message, port type, binding, service. Good. So, so if you write any web service, hello, Google has a web service. You are using Google Maps. Is it having web service? Yes. If you use any application through Google Chrome or browser, any browser, so that will have a web service. That will have a web service. So all these web services where we can locate, where we can find all the web services, where we can find, hmm? Where we can find, hmm? In a UDDI registry. Where we find UDDI registry. What is UDDI? Universal. Very good. So in UDDI, so one is universal description and other one is discovery and integration. What is this discovery and integration? Discovery means if anything is there, you are trying to find it. If you add a new one, you integrate it. A new web services came. You build a new web service or web application. So you add that to the UDDI. Hello, nowadays the people are hosting their applications, how they are doing. Hello, if you want to host your website, what is the meaning of it? You are registering one UDDI for your application. Sit down. You are hosting one website. Means what? You are making one website with some domain. Means what? Indirectly, you are creating one web service, and that can be make available in UDDI. Okay, in UDDI, you are keeping your application. Got the point? Okay. So now once you register, once you given there, now anybody can access it. Anybody can access that. Okay. Now, what happened? So here, share. Right. Now, anything you want to ask me? Now tell me. I will ask some questions to you. Web browser. Please note down. Web browser. This is a task for you. What is web browser? What is web server? What is application server? What is database server? These are all servers only. What is the connection between all of them? You need to know how they will comes into picture. All these terms come together, how they will come. Right. One more thing. This is the first question for you. I'm giving second question also. What happens? Right up. What happens? What happens when you enter your user ID and password to your Gmail account? And now you need to think, hello, you need to don't Google, don't, ask anybody. You try to think by your own. What happens? Okay, even if you ask also, no problem. You will get to know. Here, you need to, when you say, what is that? ID and password and submit button. After that, what will happen? Now today you learn. Our teacher is supposed to tell how the tiger should be like that. We need to visualize the tiger at that moment when we are in childhood. But now you people have that, you don't have that habit. That chance is gone for you because If you open the TV or anywhere, you can see the tiger directly. Nobody is describing that. Now, even if I show the tiger and tell you describe the tiger, you can't. You describe the cow, you can't. This is happening. Hello? This is a problem. So that's what I'm requesting, that you try to assume that today you have seen some concept in your brain. You got some concept. With that concept, when you click on, after entering user ID and password, you will go to Gmail. But in that duration, what kind of messages have happened? What is happened? So you write in your words. Tomorrow, I will see that. You spend some 15 minutes for me and complete the task now. And tomorrow you tell me. See, see, whatever I taught, I should know that whether it is reached to you or not. That is my intention, not for testing you. Okay, fine. Anything else? So tomorrow I will start the remaining part of this with RESTful APIs.
Hello, hello, hello.
Right. I'll take my, how much time is there till recap? Hello. Same topic, but with some variations. Right. So basically, this is different version totally. Same concept with a different concept, different content. We use XML for messaging system, collection of protocols and standards. This term I didn't use earlier, right? It is a collection of protocols and standards used for exchanging the data between applications and systems. This is totally same, but few terminology is different. Here, the terminology is different. Basically, I plan for tomorrow. This PPT I planned for tomorrow, but today only I started. Again, no problem. But I will skip some of the things. I want to discuss one concept, right? If you look at architecture, it should have exchanging the messages, describing the web services, publishing, and discovering the web service descriptions, WSDLs. So this is the entire web service architecture. No need to write. Tomorrow you write. Okay. Next. Here, EMBL, it is one kind of database. Hello. That is for sequence database for getting a one web service. It is one web service. Okay. Like this. This is one more example for web service. Open DAP. Next. Service oriented architecture. So we built service oriented architecture. So there we write the things which are here systems as networks which are loosely coupled and communicated services. Okay. So it is a service oriented science. And in this, we do scientific research enabled by networks of the interoperating services. That's what in the morning also, I'm talking more about interoperability. I'm talking about interoperability. Okay. Right. Now we get this data on web. So we do so many, these are the advantages of the web services. These are the, now, you know Google Lens, right? Google Lens. If I show on this bottle, it will say that entire information about the day. Bottle, even on chair, it will give different models of this kind of chairs. Why it has happened? So in Google itself, they are maintaining a lot of images related to this. So we are getting the data from there. So if you just capture anywhere, if you lens it, You are able to know that, oh, so is so and so person. Even if I lens on you, it will identify Google? Maybe tomorrow it will identify. Maybe tomorrow it may identify because if your photo is there somewhere else, similar to you, so many people will be there. All the photos will come. Okay. Guest use also. Creating a service. Describe the operation service. So in the protocols also, in WSDL, we have seen operations. We have seen services. So what are the protocols are used? I mean, how it will handle the incoming requests. So all these things will be comes under this. Right. Please note down this challenges. I didn't discuss this today. Interoperability. Interoperability. Scaling. Management. Quality control. And incentives. Right. These are the challenges for a web service. So interoperability basically used for automating the processing of requests. You go back again. How it is closed? Click to exit. File से start करो. Right. Right. Yeah, here we are. Okay, I will complete this process today. We need standards for the interoperability. Hello, please. I'll complete this for today. Tomorrow we'll discuss the next topics. Here, it will do automatic processing of requests. What it will do? Automate the processing of requests. Next, we use a common interface for variety of services. Hello. In the morning, I told you that. Hello. In the morning, I told that. So we have a machine with Solaris, a machine with Linux, different operating system. Okay. Even this is a 32-bit machine. This is a 64-bit machine. Okay. Next, over operating system over, done. Next, I design here, the client program is done in Java. The server program is done in ASP. Or else, this is done in Java. This is done in another way. So likewise, so different languages, different platforms, different missions. So this will happen only when you give this interoperability mechanism for your web service. So, hello. Now I am giving a service to all the people who is having Linux machines only. My product will be, sale in the market. I will design a laptop or I will design one application so that can run on only Linux machines. Kya hoga? What happens to that application? Can I get a success for that? No, right? So it should be interoperable, compatible, anywhere. Okay. Next, need common protocols. We need common protocols, that is rules and regulations. And we also need data formats, common data formats. Here I'm using XML, there I'm using JSON. Here I'm using text file. I'm using another type of data. So different we can't use. We can see common data format. Common data format we need to see. And rules, semantics. Hello. When I'm talking, you should listen. That is a rule. That is a rule. Okay. So you need to follow the semantics rules. So here, for this, in order to provide this interoperability, we need to follow these common protocols, data formats, common data formats, and same rules. If you laugh, I will follow in some other way. If some other fellow is laughing, if I don't react, how do you feel? Sir, when I'm laughing, you are scolding me. And when other person is laughing, you are not scolding him. You will say or not? So I need to follow same rule for everybody. Okay. So like that, interoperability. Next, scalability. Hello. I design one web service. Hello. Your college people done one web service for your college. Listen here. Last, you created one web service, for example. This will be accessed by only 100 members. Is it useful? Okay, 1,000 members. Is it useful? 10,000. Is it useful? Maybe useful. Maybe useful. According to your strength. For example, today your strength is 5,000. Tomorrow it becomes 10,000. 5, 10, 20, 20,000, 1 lakh, like that. So if I increase the scale of people using your service, more people are using, what happens to your service? It should survive. Hello? It should survive. So I won't get any kind of, so I'm not able to see this, I'm not able to engage this. For example, today you are having only 70 members, or 30 members, or 50 members, whatever the count. Even 200 members also, I should manage my class. Okay. So likewise, here the scalability means the count. How many requests are coming for your service? How many requests are coming for your service? If it is increases, you need to able to handle that data. Here, the services must deal with large volumes of data, means more data, and high computational demands. What is this high computational demands? Hello. What is the high computational demands? Tomorrow, when I start my session, I will get all your mobile phones. Okay, then I will start my session. Okay, even if you give negative feedback also, no problem for me. Okay, right. Here, high computational demands means if I want to perform some task, calculate something, if I have more demand, hello, everybody is coming asking for addition of two numbers. He came, she came, he came, she came, and that fellow also came. Everybody is asking for the same purpose. So then it is having what is the demand? Huge demand at that moment. Now results are out. Results are out. So what is the demand for your website? Everybody is looking for result. That result phase will be not opened. Your friend will say that, oh, my result is open. Your is not. Sometimes even it is open, you will say, Array, my result is not open. Because you have some 2 or 3 backlogs. You don't want to reveal that. We won't tell, right? Like that. So high computational demand means requesting for the same service by more number of people. Okay. Next, many users, similar to that, scalability. So we need to handle all of them. So it may require access to high performance resources. Hello. Sometimes see, I'm repeating the same, whatever I discussed in the morning. Just I'm recapping that with new terminology. That's it. Tomorrow I will go for a new one. Please cooperate with me. Right. It may require access to high performance resources. What do you mean by resource? What do you mean by resources? What do you mean by high performance resources? What are the resources? What do you mean by resource, first of all? Hello. In your college, they will maintain your college data, student data, right? So one file is having student table. For example, student table is there in database. Student table is there. So every student will have name and all details about the student. Later, marks. In the marks, first semester, second semester, third semester, like that. How many courses are there for in that? How many you passed? How many marks you obtained? What is the CGPA in first semester, second semester, third semester? Like that, total data will be there. So we keep that data in one file, right? One place. That place is nothing but a resource. The place is nothing but file. The file is nothing but a resource. Now in this, what do you mean by high performance resource? What do you mean by high performance resource? For example, sir, off cheyma.